What's going on? What's going on? Got a good topic today. Good topic today. Inspirational moment. Good topic today. Good topic today. Let go of the excess. Let go of the baggage. Let go of the excess. We got to let go of the excess. The extra stuff. Let go of the baggage. Some of us got too much extra stuff, too much excess in your life. Gotta let it go. Let it go. You gotta let it go. Let go of the excess. Let go of the baggage. You know, whatever you're trying to do in life, excess and baggage will hinder the process. You gotta let it go. Most people, you know, we talk about somebody could be a spiritual hoarder. You could be somebody that physically hoards stuff. All that excess ain't good for you. All that baggage ain't good for you. Let go of the excess, let go of the baggage. That's my topic today. Let go of the excess. Let go of the baggage. You got too much stuff you're holding on to. We got spiritual hoarders, you know, holding on to too much stuff. You got too much of the world in you. You're hoarding too much of the world in you. You got too much stuff that you've been holding on for years. Spiritual hoarding. Let that stuff go. We got, you know, sometimes the stuff, when you look at a hoarder, when you look at their house and the stuff that they hoard, sometimes that's a reflection of, and y'all may think it's extreme, sometimes that could be a reflection of what's going on in their spiritual life, or what's really going on in their life. You know, let go of the excess. Find a way to let go of the excess. Whether you got to talk about some things, you got to forgive some people, whatever that excess is. You know, having excess in your life could bring about health issues, spiritually and physically. You know, a lot of people, they stress eat, got too much excess. You know, you had a situation that could have been handled, you didn't handle it, now you got all this excess, you got all this baggage, and you know, when you got all this baggage and excess in your life, it's hard to move, it's hard to function, you know, and so get rid of the excess, get rid of the baggage. You know, whatever situation you need to settle it. Whatever you need to let go of, let go of it. You know, it's like a person that may be overweight. You know, they got too much excess, too much baggage. And the only way they're going to feel better, they're going to have to start eating right. The only way they're going to feel better, they got to exercise. The only way they're going to feel better, they're going to have to start disciplining themselves so they can get rid of the excess and the baggage. And a lot of us, the reason why we're not as healthy as we should be, got too much excess. We're still holding on to what this person said, what this person done. Let that stuff go. Somebody, you know, too much excess and baggage is not good for you. Too much of anything. Now, things of God, that's something totally different. We need the Lord. We need His Word. You know, we need those things in our lives. But when we look at things outside of the Lord, listen, too much excess is bad. It's bad. You got to let it go. That's my word on today. You know, I opened up, I said something on Facebook, you know, smile, laugh. You know, smiling and laughing is good. You know, smiling and laughing can help relieve some stress. Journaling can help relieve some stress. You know, if you have somebody that you may go to, that you can talk to, maybe as a counselor, those things can help us, you know, relieve excess and baggage out of our lives. Some of us is just carrying too much weight. You're carrying too much. And you wonder why you can't move. I know when I was younger, you know, I was able to move, one, because I was younger, but I didn't have some of the excess weight that I got now. You know, I'm a little bit older, and because of my height carries weight. And so now I have to learn how to shed some extra pounds because I'm getting older, so I can move like I want to move. Now, not saying that I'm not capable, but it's harder to move with all the excess when you got extra weight. You're carrying that much more baggage. You know, and sometimes that baggage is things that we carry. This is not natural weight. Just things in general. Some of us, we're holding on to stuff way too long. You know, it's just like a refrigerator. You know, sometimes if you have too much stuff in the refrigerator, eventually it's going to spoil. And after it spoils, what eventually is going to happen, when it spoils, begin to stink. And what begin to stink, you start to smell that thing through the house. And that's what happens in our life. We have too much expired stuff, too much excess, too much stuff that we hold on to, and it's not making us any better. It's not making us any better. It's actually causing us more heartache and pain in our life because we keep holding on to excess and baggage. Sometimes we carry the baggage of other people. Sometimes that's what we do. We try to be the burden barrier. Like we want to bear everybody's burdens, everybody's problems. But guess what? It ain't helping you to bear everybody's problems. Maybe you just need to encourage somebody on them getting the help that they need to get rid of their excess and their baggage. And you make sure that you don't accumulate the baggage, don't accumulate the excess. What's going on? What's going on? Appreciate the YouTubers jumping on. So get rid of the excess, get rid of the baggage. Just like we naturally have to shed pounds so we can feel better and have more energy, spiritually we have to get rid of things that's in our life that should not be, whatever it may be. Just every course of our life. Just think about it in the natural sense. If you have a bunch of bills that's stacked up, that's baggage, that's debt, that's excess. And if you don't strategize on how to pay off that debt, strategize how to get rid of these bills that have accumulated, listen, it's going to be an ongoing baggage and stressful situation. So you can look at getting rid of excess, pay off some bills, pay off some things that's been lingering too long, that's taking away from your capital, pay off some stuff. That's excess and baggage. Debt when you have a lot of debt in your life, it adds stress. And when it adds stress, that stress can affect your life. Get rid of the excess. What is the excess? What is the baggage that you have that is going on in your life? What is it that you're carrying? What is it that you're holding on to? What is it that's been lingering far too long in your life that you need to let go of? Get rid of the excess. Begin to, people do spring cleaning, and sometimes when you do spring cleaning, you begin to look around to see, the areas of your house that are filthy, the areas of your house that really needs to be cleaned up. Look at your life in that way. Look at your life in that way. What areas of your life that you need to clean up? What areas of your life is just too much excess? What stress is in your life that's causing you not to eat healthy? It's causing you not to rest. It's causing you not to sleep. What is these things? Get rid of the excess. Identify that first. So the only way you can get rid of the excess and the baggage, I got to identify what is the excess and what is the baggage in my life. I got to identify it. And a lot of people, they don't identify it, or they'll allow pride or whatever the case may be. They allow these things to blind them or block them from identifying whatever that baggage is, whatever that stress is. No, take a few minutes and identify what is the baggage, what is the extra stuff that's going on in my life that I just need to get rid of. Some of us need to let go of some people. Sometimes the baggage and the excess is having the wrong people in your life and connected to the wrong people, and they ain't doing it but adding stress to your life. Whether it comes from social media, whether it comes from family, whatever the case may be. Some of us have too much excess in our life is because we have allowed the wrong people into our life, and there's some things we got to let go of, we didn't let go of. There's some people we got to forgive, we didn't forgive. Whatever the case is, there's a variety of different things that we are experiencing in our life. We got debt, income issues because we got debt coming in and we're accumulating more debt. Listen, sometimes you got to downsize. Sometimes you got to downsize. Sometimes you got to eliminate some things. You got to eliminate some things. So begin to identify what is the excess? What is this stress? What is this baggage? What is this stuff that I have in my life that's going on that I need to let go of? That's my word on today. Now, yesterday I talked about, are you willing to grow? And then what's your purpose in growing? What's your purpose in doing what you do? A lot of times we want to do a lot of good things, which I was talking about yesterday. Well, I got to find the purpose in why I'm doing it. Do I got the right motive in why I'm doing what I'm doing? But today, listen, let your purpose be identifying what is that stress? What is that baggage? What is this extra stuff? It's almost saying what's in your refrigerator that's been in your refrigerator too long is causing your house to stink, and you just need to throw it out. What is it? Is it the Chinese food from last week? Is it the restaurant that you went to 2 weeks ago? Is it the good food that you cooked 3 weeks ago and then you didn't eat it? Whatever the excess is, guess what? It's when you look at baggage and you look at excess, it will cause things to stink in your life. It cause you to stink. Like, man, you got all this excess that you need to let go of. So this word is just an encouragement. This is, of course, I'm doing back-to-back days of inspirational moments. But this hit me today, and I said, yeah, this would be a good inspirational moment. Is to get rid of the excess, get rid of the baggage, get rid of the stress, get rid of things that don't need to be in your life anymore. Get rid of it. If it's some people, if you just got to disconnect for some people, disconnect. If it's for your betterment, if it's for your growth, if it's for you to get to a better place in life, then you need to do that. You need to definitely do that. So get rid of the excess, get rid of the baggage, get rid of the stress, get rid of these things that's been lingering around, get rid of the expired stuff. There's nothing worse than to hold on to expired stuff. When something is expired, it's expired for a reason. I mean, that means it's supposed to serve a purpose up to a certain point. And after that certain point, it's no good. And there's some people in your life that, you connected with them, but they were only in your life for a season. Let that be that season. Now, there's some people you connect to, they're lifers. And lifers are those who just meant to be in your life throughout the duration of your life. But figure out that excess, figure out that baggage, figure out that stress. Learn to smile and laugh more. Some of you don't smile. Some of you always serious. Some of you got so much going on. You gotta, you're always serious. You never laugh. You never can just relax and enjoy a moment because you're so caught up in your baggage and your stress and all the excess that you got in your life. No, get rid of that stuff so you can live. Get rid of it. The reason why most people are not living right now, they got too much excess. Got too much baggage. You're worrying too much about nothing. Worrying too much. That's why you need to smile. That's why you need to laugh. You need to do something that's going to help for your betterment. That's what you need to do. So that's my inspirational moment today. I feel good about this one. Yesterday I was just releasing and talking freely, about the topic. Didn't have necessarily any words to just put together. But this one flowed a little bit easier today because I know we're all dealing with some type of excess, something that we need to let go of. Something we need to dispose. All right? And so as always, I hope and pray that some of the things that I've shared today has encouraged you, has uplifted you, that you begin to take a self-inventory. A lot of my inspirational moments are really to allow you to take a self-inventory, to look within yourself and say, what are some things I need to change, some things I need to do better, some things I need to grow, mature, how can I sharpen myself? That's the purpose of my inspirational moment, not to beat anybody down. I think we've been beat down long enough. I think it's time for us to live and enjoy life and seek the betterment of life. And so what else or how else can we do it by getting rid of some things in our life? You got to get rid of it. What is it that you got to get rid of? What is it that you still hold to a great value? Sometimes we hold things to a great value, and what happens is we hold on to so many things of a great value, and we don't even use the stuff. We just happy that we had it, and we holding on to it, but if you don't use it, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. So as I close, I've been on here for about 14, 15 minutes. Listen, self-inventory today. 1, smile. Smile. Definitely smile. Laugh. Find something that can help you relieve stress. Laughter, smiling, helps you to relieve stress. Journaling helps you to relieve stress. Maybe having a conversation with somebody you can trust helps you to relieve stress. Listen, find something to help you get rid of the excess and the baggage. It's time for us to throw away some stuff. It's time for us to get rid of some stuff. So listen, be encouraged. I pray as always that I've shared something that's encouraging, uplifting, something to give you something to think about. My inspiration moments is something I want to give you something to think about, something to take into observation. All right. And so something to encourage you and uplift your spirit. And so do these things. Some of the things I've talked about, do these things. Feel free to share. Whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, feel free to share. If what I shared on today is encouraging, is uplifting, definitely encourage my YouTubers to subscribe, and those who are on Facebook that are watching, definitely subscribe. Help me to promote and push my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of good content, not just our worship services and Bible studies. I'm going to share a lot more inspirational moments. I'm going to share a lot of things from time to time about business and building credit and all these different things. These things about life that we need to get better and to help better ourselves. I'm going to be sharing all kind of good content, but I want to get this content to your ears. So hopefully as it get into your ears, it get into your heart, and can bring about a change in your life. You have to watch what you're listening to, because a lot of things that you listen to can affect your heart, can affect your way of thinking. So you got to watch the things that you're listening to. You want to listen to the right things that's going to feed your heart and strengthen your mind. These things are important. Now, on tomorrow, I may not be able to get on here to do an inspirational moment if I have one or not. But listen, on tomorrow, got a powerful Bible study on tomorrow. Definitely encourage you to tune in, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Central Standard Time right now. So we're about an hour difference from my location. So Eastern Standard Time at 7 p.m. If you're Central Standard Time, then you'll be on there at 6 p.m. So listen, definitely tune in to our Bible study on tomorrow, powerful Bible study. We encourage you always to tune in, whether we're having worship service, Bible study, inspirational moment. Listen, God is doing some great things through all of our lives, because we're here to empower you, we're here to inspire you, we're here to help build you up. And so that's the reason why we do these things. We want you to feel better about yourself, feel better about life, and we want to build you up. So definitely tune in tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Definitely tune into our Bible study. We would love for you, of course, to come out and physically be there. But if you can't, listen, you can definitely tune in to on Facebook as well as YouTube. And if we get a chance, we may go Instagram Live as well. So we'll be on all three sites, possibly. I'm not guaranteeing it, but hopefully we be able to be on all three sites on tomorrow. So everybody will be able to reach everybody from those social sites. But listen, be encouraged, be uplifted. If you missed this inspirational moment, I encourage you to start it from the beginning and listen to it. It's really something insightful. It's really something encouraging. I just want to empower you and uplift your spirit. So hopefully I'll see you on tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Listen, be encouraged. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to laugh. Our address is 3507 Suite 3 Canfield Road. We're in the Cornersburg of Youngstown, Ohio. So listen, come on out and fellowship with us. We invite you. We invite you to come on out and fellowship with us. God bless, and tune in next time. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless.